because that whole WB. But I remember like other things got that we did so many quotables from the series. How many episodes the Wayans Brothers do?
99.
Oh,
they didn't let us get the 100.
Oh, come on.
99.
How many episodes in the last season?
I don't know.
Did I just
know we
something?
did 99, and they didn't give us the 100th episode.
It was crazy. We were talking about because I was talking about this with somebody this past weekend in Jersey, and we were just talking about what are the biggest because Marlon has been doing a little bit of it in his act, the Wayans Brothers song, and it killed it. The whole crowd, the whole crowd be yelling that shit out, and I was like,
he says, "Get your Wayans Brothers merch." We have it right out front. Smart.
He doesn't do it all the time, but when he does it, everyone is singing it.
If you talk about theme songs,
that's what I'm saying.
Like yelling it, right? And I was like, wait, who is this? The biggest one next to the Full House dude?
Fresh Prince.
Full House dude. You got to say the dude because he got several of them.
He
got Step by Step, Family Matters.
Fresh Prince is probably the biggest theme song.
Yeah.
Okay.
That I can.
I don't know. Martin's pretty big.
Nah.
Fresh Prince is big.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody doing a whole.
But that was a song.
Yeah. But man, it kicked off every episode for 100 and something, 6 seasons.
It was a hit song before it became that.
But 6 seasons, bro. They
you talking
every
Fresh
week,
Prince. Oh, Fresh Prince. Yeah, everyone could go word bar for bar with Fresh Prince.
I think that's because it was a hit for a good 7-8 years before it came on. That was his biggest hit. But parents just don't understand.
That wasn't
No, Born in Philadelphia. That's not the song.
Yeah, that's not the same song.
West Philadelphia, born and raised.
That's not parents just don't understand.
Yeah,
that's for Fresh Prince. Parents just don't understand. It's a different song.
Look, see, that's how big that song was.
But the video was similar.
Yeah, the video concept was similar.
He had the mom and all that was similar. But the song he made for the show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I mean it's that's probably like like I can't. Friends might be another like bigger just off of how big that show was.
And it's a difference between it's
about a fountain.
Yeah. Okay, because there's a difference between knowing the melody and the bars.
Right.
Fresh Prince, you know the bars.
Here's the thing: I don't know any Friends episodes. I know the theme song, and I don't know the song, but I know that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I know I'll be there for you.
Yeah,
I do. I got that.
But that was. I mean, that's how big it is. Is that like even if it's not in my ecosystem, like I'm aware of it.
Yeah, if you hear that somewhere, you be like, oh, that's Friends.
Yeah. Easily, I go like I know what that.
I think what made the Wayans Brothers hit was just so catchy and simple. We're brothers and we're happy and we're singing. We're colored. Give me a high five.
Y'all looked at me like I was crazy, but I started.
It woke me up.
We're brothers.
We're happy and we're singing and we're colored.
What was the last theme song y'all remember?
They don't do them no more. It's rare to get a good theme song.
Well, no, I'd probably say what we were just talking about. 50 Cent.
Oh,
Power.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Power. That one's.
That's a big rich time.
Yeah,
I've never same thing. I've never seen the
heating
show.
The food up,
and then you say you start heating the food
up. Yeah,
getting ready to watch.
2 minutes.
That one.
So yeah, probably Power.
Huge.
So what happened to what? I mean, Power's the biggest one, but there should be more theme songs right now that we're talking about. This connected to
theme songs they used to rule the world, bro. They were just big as a show.
Yeah,
they come on, you be like Moesha had a big one back in the day.
Mo to the
It's just me.
I felt like the Parkers theme song was better than the show. Man, the Parkers,
mama. It was better than the show, though.
I was thought,
it was way better than the show.
Do shows just not care anymore?
Well, it's not. They're not sitcoms though, so the sitcoms don't have. You got to think. Even back in the day, the shows didn't have theme songs. Like sitcoms on HBO and stuff like that, they didn't have.
Law and Order, Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones had that monster.
Yeah, Law and Order is famous. Doom doom boom 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 boom.
There's no words.
No words.
But we're in that. But even when you watch something now, you'd be like skip intro, and it's like I had me and Isabel watching cartoons, and I had her watching because one of the coldest theme songs of all time was Chip and Dale. I don't know if you guys remember. Chip and Dale, bro,
Rescue Rangers.
I was like,
first of all, he goes, I don't know if y'all remember. We were like, nah. What?
We started harmonizing.
Yeah, what are you talking about, bro?
Y'all act like y'all made it. It's like that was us on the track.
It ended on a dismount.
How dare you say that?
So me and Izzy were watching it. We watching for the theme song. Yo hit skip intro. We like, yeah. We almost threw it out the goddamn window. It's like, how you out your mind?
DuckTales. Then she just changed it. Like, oh, we got to the woo.
Yeah, no, you changed it that early.
I still remember all those songs.
Yeah, those were
Doug, Rugrats, I remember all those.
Yeah. So those
Maya,
are like
Maya made a whole song with the beat.
Yep, she sure did.
Wait, what was the beat? What song?
Oh,
is
Rugrats.
Maya?
That was Rugrats.
So her and Blackstreet did a song when the movie came out. And they used that beat in the background.
I just see her in some little ass shorts with them high boots.
Simpsons was a pretty big one.
Yeah.
And it was simple.
Family Guy is famous. We're here today, but all you see is on TV. But where are those
And then everybody comes in.
They said the video isn't playing.
Oh, the video's not playing?
All the things that make us.
We're trying to get the video up for you guys.
The book of Canaan have any theme songs?
I haven't watched any.
Yeah, it
I
has
didn't
theme
finish
songs.
Power.
Yeah. After
They just didn't hit like
After
the
I
original.
started-
I didn't
hating
see that
Tariq.
last. Yeah,
I didn't watch the last
I just watched the
season.
recap of what happened, so I knew who killed who and whatever. But I stopped watching it. I haven't watched any of the spinoffs.
Bro, I've never watched a single episode of none of them.
I realize I'm getting old because besides after not liking Tariq anymore, not watching Power, on BMF, I stopped watching that when they kidnapped the little girl. I was like, oh, I just can't watch this type of stuff.
Oh, BMF?
Yeah.
I saw it. Unless it froze.
No, I was like on mine.
It worked. Mine's worked on the
That
background.
might be you. She's the star 100.
BMF is the Black Mafia family one.
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
I've never
somebody
watched
on
it.
there. I like it. It wasn't. I mean,
I
it
haven't
ain't
watched
bad.
it. That's the one London's on, right?
No, London's on Power.
Oh, okay.
Book 3.
Yeah,
Uncle Marvin.
yeah, Uncle. Yeah,
Okay, I gotta watch. Yeah, I just.
the
I be
one
tapping out
Craig's
on
talking
them shows,
about.
man.
Is
I tapped out
them
on the
Drug
Shy.
Boys.
I was like, all right, man.
It's too many shows,
It's just,
bro. To
it's
keep
not
up with
that. It's
everything.
just, the storylines be losing me after a while, and I'll be like, all right, man. Well,
Some of these things have like just they'll introduce a character. Like most science is introducing a character to keep things, interesting and keep them moving, something. But I go like, I don't care about this person.
yeah.
I don't care about this person. I don't care about the story. I don't care about their kid they're trying to get back. Like whatever it is. I go like, I do not. I was also with Game of Thrones. They just kept throwing people at me and they had to go dive in their life.
Towards the end,
I was
Game
like,
of Thrones,
I
it just got
don't
come on.
care.
Does that mean that TV is becoming oversaturated now, just with too much?
No, because
Yes
you
and
got
no.
you got
If
something
you
for
got
everybody.
desensitized, like we just
No,
don't
it's just
give a damn.
It's just because you're like, they're trying to force these storylines, like you said, and you're just like, that's why The Wire, nothing felt forced. It was just like, yeah, I'm along for this ride. Some people go too long trying to continue, and it's like, end it.
You can
End it.
Shut it down.
You can keep going if it makes sense and it's
Yeah.
interesting, but it's also like The Wire. They're going to do another season where they were going to focus on the Latinos coming in the neighborhood, and I go like a whole nother dynamic. That'd have been interesting.
Right.
I go like, I don't think you're going too far
Yeah.
with that side, but it's also like they know what they're doing. That was a big thing about Breaking Bad. They knew where they were going to end.
Right.
They knew exactly what they were doing. In some places, like Game of Thrones,
Breaking Bad, when they wrote it, they were like, when we wrote at the beginning, we're ending this at this.
They knew how they were going to end.
And that's why it was good. And then a lot of these shows too, they keep trying to force the drama to move on. Like, what's the motorcycle one?
Sons of Anarchy.
I was like, come on.
oh
man.
yeah, they go.
Like,
And, they name which name spinned off too much? Walking Dead.
Yeah.
10 different spinoffs.
Yeah.
Sons of Anarchy spinned off too.
The Mayans.
Yeah, they spin off to the Mayans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But dog, they start going, yeah, I understand you guys are concerned. Listen, here's $1 million an episode. And then people go like, yeah, we'll figure something out. Like,
they'll do it, yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Makes sense.
Yeah, everybody been broke for years.
Yeah.
All right? So now everybody's like, nah, yeah, we'll
I'll turn into a werewolf vampire.
Hey, why not?
On a motorcycle.
Yeah, on a
like,
motorcycle.
they start forcing the line.
What's happened is most of Hollywood now is ran by banks. It used to be run by creatives. So now they just look and pretty much run the analytics and
Stock market, bro. You
this
see,
makes the most sense.
all public, every single one of those is public, right? All those companies are publicly owned. There's a board, right? And those people go, as soon as we start losing money, you got to go. There's no time to develop and watch a show grow. It is 100% analytics.
Ran
Netflix,
by banks.
people
That's
forget.
sad,
Netflix
bro.
is that's everything in that stock market is run by banks, right? but all Disney, you can go trade for it. It's publicly traded, right? You can own a piece of it. I'm like, all those, there's a board. That CEO can get fired, right? Like, it doesn't matter about how good this thing or how bad this thing is.
So what, a good show is created by accident?
It's not created by accident. It's created by creators. It get canceled by the numbers, by analytics.
Yeah.
Like, man, we've seen good shows die, and you're like, bro,
why?
this was actually good. Why y'all kill it? And then it's just like, well, you know, the numbers.
So the public doesn't, our opinion doesn't matter anymore?
Yeah, well, our opinion matters because they brought shows back because of public.
Yeah.
But once you niggas don't make the money that you begged for, right? You guys begged for us to bring this shit back, and now you're not doing it.
Snip.
I'll be out. They're just showing HBO called War. There's a gang of shows. They're just showing HBO called Warrior. They did 4 seasons, and they needed one more to end it, and they didn't come back. And Netflix was trying to say, great show, bro. And Netflix was trying to save, and they didn't bring it back. There's a show on Netflix called Sanctuary, which is about the sumo wrestlers in Japan. Great show, bro. No one's ever heard of it. It's such a fire ass show. And And I'm like,
you had me up until you threw that show in. I was like,
but
I'm just making the best. There's one about these Japanese sumo wrestlers.
Yeah. I was dope, bro. I was like, this is an entire world I never knew about.
No one knows about. No one's ever.
Like, you brought me into something entirely
show,
new.
Yeah.
That's real. It's not like Squid Games. You're like, well, this isn't a real thing.
I love Squid
Hopefully
Games.
not. Squid Games is great.
I know.
Squid Games is done though, right?
They're doing an American version.
I don't want to see.
They dropped the season this year.
They dropped the end this year, but that one's ending. They're doing an American version, which is kind of like a continuation.
Yeah, because at the end of it, it shows that they're in America.
Yeah, I need my subtitles, man, and the words to be off a little bit.
But man, I go like, yeah, it's hard. I was just thinking about this. I was like, man, you push and push to get a TV show on, but right now, all I ever hear is like, you need 3 things, bro. You need a star, a producer, or a director. You need somebody major to start going. Somebody's got to be on board.
And then it's still an uphill battle.
Then it's still an uphill battle. And then, man, I was saying, when I was in these pitch meetings, bro, the amount of yeses you need is insane.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's frustrating, is that if I'm Chaz Rogers, I don't have anybody, right? So let's say I go to Craig's company. I need Craig, a production company who might have a deal.
He has to say yes.
I got to pitch him. I got to go, yeah. And then Craig might go like, well, who do you have? Right? We got to go get a star. We got to go get a director or another
star has to
company.
say yes now.
Somebody else has to say yes. Now we're gonna go take this package to producers, right? To a network, right? So now every meeting I've done, I don't know about you, there's always at least 3-4 people on a call. I haven't done a bunch of one-on-ones. I don't have that yet, right? So there's maybe an assistant, there's a money person, and then there's an idea person, right? And these people all have to say yes. And then they're going to go to their boss, right? And then that person has to say yes.
Yeah.
So I was like, you need 5 yeses to get a maybe, nigga.
Then the marketing department has to see it and see if they can sell it. And then,
This explains why the person who's in the room like Chaz cries like a goddamn baby when they get that acceptance speech, because everything that they have.
And that's, you saw the one that went.
Yeah.
Right. You see all the other
those tears,
all the other
make sense.
rejection.
this is what a lot of people don't understand. That's why when they come up with an idea, a lot of them will include you in like Instagram post and be like, let's do this show, get on it. And you're like, what? It's not that easy, bro.
Right. It's a haul, bro. And then like a lot of these production companies or people who have deals with producers, they won't just take any idea because they're like, I don't want to burn my reputation with this person. You can't just keep coming back with, I got another idea.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, nigga, this one has to work, or I may not
Once
take
I
this
get in
call
the room,
again.
I might not get in the room again.
You might not get in the room again.
Yeah.
You might not get in the room again. And but you know, it's also these people's job. This is their job to take pitch meetings, right? Like it's a I tell people, writing a show and selling a show are 2 different jobs. You know, they're 2 wholly different things that take a bunch of work separately on their own. So just a lot, man.
This is for the people that always ask, why do I only work with family? I don't only work with family, but when you walk into a project, if you have an actor, a director, and a writer right there
Already in package, yeah.
It's a lot easier to go in-house than to go out-house.
Yeah, dog. It's a lot. And then like everything has to go right. Everything has to go right.
Plus, when you go out-house, they feel away.
Your family?
What you mean?
It's everybody. So if you're writing for somebody and they're like, you guys are having success, then you write for somebody else and that's successful. They're like, hey, we had the thing going here. Why don't you bring it here?
Because I need more money. And if you want to put me on a permanent payroll, I got you. I got you.
Hollywood's just so weird. I remember when I auditioned for In Living Color, and I got a call back.
Part 2, the reboot.
Yeah, the reboot. Yeah, the
How
reboot. Yeah,
old
yeah,
is
yeah.
this?
I was like, damn,
I was 6. I was 6. They got me in the room. Audition. I was gonna be a baby. I was gonna be homie's baby. But they got me in the audition. I got a call back based off my stand up only, and I knew I wasn't like a super duper character actor and ready for the show. But I was like, oh, I got a call back. There was a big agent, I think, from what's one of the big agencies out here?
Shit, William Moore.
William Moore. No, it wasn't. It was the other one.
The CAA is the biggest.
It was
still,
CAA.
right?
CAA was in the audience, and CAA got me a meeting to come with them, right? And they were like, "Oh man, your audition was great. We were there, yeah, man. Now you just got to book the show." And I was like, "That's what I need you niggas for."
No. They go, no.
Once you book the show, we're gonna take you in. I was like, "What kind of shit is this?"
It's crazy, bro.
We want your 10%.
We don't want you now.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
But after you book, we got you, man.
If you book, we
believe
gonna
in
sign.
you.
I just, what is happening
we
right
like
now?
you. That's every,
What's up, Tony
every,
Baker?
Yeah.
Every person I've
What's
ever
up, babe?
met that is on that side,
Yeah.
like when I do it, and it don't even be a meeting. I just happen to run into them and meet them. They be like, oh yeah, we know who you are. Then what the fuck?
What am I doing right
Big
now?
fan. I just something just came across my desk. It's ain't a big deal.
Right.
But people was like, oh, we think you should do
I
it.
just see Keon at his desk like, oh, it's a paper slide. Oh.
And they were like, we think the good look. So they showed me the text messages. And the lady who's in charge of booking this thing was like, oh yeah, I'm such a big fan of his. And I was like, so why
am I doing this?
have you
extra
never
stuff?
reached out?
Right.
Why am I contacting you?
Right.
And you've been knowing about me for years.
It's crazy, bro.
That's
It's
one of the
just-
reasons why I tell people, even if they don't feel like they're right for a role when they're auditioning, go in, because it might be in front of a new casting director. You might make a fan that day that's going to push you everywhere else. But just go in, kill it, even if you don't want the role.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, I know damn well I ain't going to be nobody's football star
Mhm.
today.
Right.
But let me go in there, show
me-
them I could fucking murder the scene besides throwing the ball, and we good.
People put their focus in the wrong place. People keep putting their focus on agents and managers, and they don't get you work.
No.
You have to put your focus, if you're acting, on a casting director. That's where your energy, that's where your emails should go, all the thank you notes, all that shit should go to.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that, bro.
No, the
Yeah.
agents, bro, like, I was already making money when I had a manager
Right,
come in. And they're just like, well, we can't.
Can we
Like,
get 10% of that,
yeah,
please?
but like that's what they're talking about. CA's like, once you book it,
book
we'll
it.
come and take your 10%.
Right.
We don't
Yeah.
have to do any more work. There's a old saying is like, you have to do, your manager or agent gets 10% of the work. You have to do 90% of the work, right? But now you have to do 100% of the work. You have to do more anyways, because now they want
You
you,
have to do 100% of the work to give up 10%?
Well, now it's this, right? Now it's this. Now you have to write it, you have to produce it, you have to direct it, right? So now you got to do 300%. So now they can come and take their 10%. The only thing that they really help, negotiations are a big deal, right? So
Yeah, the
that's-
numbers and all that stuff. Yeah.
Well, it's
And-
also
and
good to have a middleman
relationships.
because
Yeah.
it doesn't damage your relationship with the studio if your manager's talking shit to them.
yeah.
Mm.
But
If
you got to
You're
stay
talking
involved
directly
also.
to them, like,
Right.
what the
Well,
fuck you
but
mean
Craig, don't
$5?
they count that as if you're the one that's telling your manager what you want and they're going talking shit to
Sometimes
them?
that
Don't
They
look
put
at
it
it-
on the manager.
yeah, because sometimes the manager be lying to, oh, he don't want to do that or he wouldn't, because I've seen it.
They're trying to get your number to where they
Yeah,
believe
so
your
they can
number
make some
is.
money too.
Mm.
Oh, and I've seen it ruin jobs.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
If your relationship has a bad reputation, it could fuck up your work too, because nobody wants to deal with them.
Right. If your manager has a bad reputation. Yeah.
But you got to be the one to, like, people hate. I feel like they're afraid of their agents or managers. They get like really scared to tell them how you want to be involved. It's like, I need to be on every single email. I need to be on calls. Like, I need to know what's happening, And then your agent manager be like, yeah, I've been doing this for. Like, I
No,
don't give a
fuck that.
shit. I don't, because it's probably they already got work without you.
Right.
So it's like, hey, go make this.
I think the
fucking
biggest
easy
mistake people
money.
make is like, your agent work for you.
100%.
Like you saying, they scared to tell
It's
them
hiring
shit.
a
It's
lawyer. That's what
it's
you're
like,
doing.
no. This is what everything I ever tell with people that I work. I be like, no, this is what we're doing, and let me know what they say,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll let you know.
My manager
What the-
hates me.
Like I'll be like, no, I'm not.
Agents and
He hates
managers
me.
keep their ear to the street.
Right.
They have relationships where they're like, oh
Exactly.
man, DC's looking for this movie about three-toed people.
Right.
And I know you was working on something like that. Let me put you all together.
But I'm like, no, I'm very involved. I'm very hands-on with everything I do.
My manager calls me once a week, and I know it's his worst call, bro. I know he hates it. Because I'm almost like, no. He's like, come on, dog. Come on. No. Oh, thank you. I don't want to do this. The first of the month, man, I just paid rent, car note, whatever else my daughter and family wants. Instead of thinking of them as a burden, you know what I do? I get earning. Life doesn't happen bi-weekly, so why should payday? The money you have earned should be in your hands, and with Earn It, it can be. Earn It is an app that lets you access your pay as you earn up to $150 a day with a max of $750 between paydays. Just download the Earn It app and add your info. Then start accessing your pay as you work and leave an optional tip to help the app running for everyone. Any money you access plus tips are automatically repaid for your next paycheck. We've all been there, man. We've all been there when things are getting a little tight, running a little thin, need a little help, wink, wink, someone help. And that's when you get something like Earning, man, to help you through those tough times, to get you back up. So download Earning today, spelled EARNIN, in the Google Play or Apple App Store. When you download the Earning app, type in Daddy Issues under podcast, and you sign up, it'll really help the show. That's Daddy Issues under podcast. Earning is a financial technology company, not a bank. Access limits are based on your earnings and risk factors. Standard cash outs take 1 or 2 business days with no mandatory fees. That's dope. Expedited transfers available for a fee. Tips are voluntary and don't affect the service. Available in select states. Terms and restrictions apply. Visit earning.com for full details. Download Earning now and take control of your pay.
Do you guys think Hollywood would ever go back to the creative side, or is it just done?
It's going to be forced to because
we went creating on our own.
We went through this before back in the day, and then they came up with United Artists when they started going back to the artists for the work.
Right.
That's the good thing about things being oversaturated. It's actually why I'm really excited about like AI still going and going, because what I'm hoping happens is that there's this renaissance. You know what I mean? And then it's like people going back out to theaters, people going back out to, stand up. They're going back out to see. Oh man, did y'all see when it was Brad? Who wasn't Brad Pitt? What's the Matt Damon? I always think he's the ugly Brad Pitt, right?
They don't even look alike though.
That's why I said the ugly.
That's why I've been calling him since I was a kid. Oh, it's the ugly version of him. But Matt Damon was talking about how those like rom-coms died because of DVD sales, and it's like we used to make that money back on DVD sales, and it's the same way that like Family got brought back, and Chappelle made all that money. It was like those DVD sales, but he was like, once that left and it's streaming, he was like, that revenue isn't nearly the same. So it's, you do a super indie project and hope it hits, right, a la Haunted House, or you got to go shoot for $1 billion. Like this movie has to go make $1 billion, which is all those Marvel movies. It's rare to see. Only things that get made like those are those Oscar movies. Those Oscar movies
be the worst.
They be boring and shit. Great, but the acting, they be on fire.
Yeah. Oppenheimer was one of the most boring shits
I watched it on a plane. And I was like,
this is boring, man.
They be boring.
A movie with so many explosions, so boring. Y'all made an explosion boring. What the hell? It's a nuclear explosion. This shit was boring.
I remember I was trying to I'm going to watch every Oscar nomination. I was like, man, this movie suck.
How did they get the Oscar then?
I don't know. But you
Guess
know
who's
what?
on the board?
That's not
You know who has
right,
the most
man.
amazing performance I've still seen to this day, and was not even gonna ever be close to getting an Oscar, was Eddie Murphy in
Dreamgirls?
No, Clumps.
Oh.
I'll say, hey, bro, I ain't never seen somebody do that. I ain't never seen somebody.
Comedies don't do well anyway.
But dog, if you talk about somebody who was the greatest actor in a movie, this dude played 15 different people who could have been 15 different people. Right? And I go I've never seen anybody.
They're really different characters.
Well, he murdered it in Coming to America too.
Yeah.
Which he did.
Oscar should be across the board. If you're gonna win an Oscar, everyone has to at least kind of like the movie. Like it can't just.
It should be something like that.
You know what I mean? I get it. But there's certain movies I'd be like, how did this get nominated? Let alone even win.
Meryl Streep gonna get nominated.
Meryl Streep in Daisy Goes to France. 3 people saw it. It was a foreign film.
Right.
Now Meryl did her thing in the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Meryl
This
Streep
fictitious
wake up
movie that
to
I
get
made
Oscar
up.
nominated, bro.
But it's just like, come on, man.
Yeah, but if I would have seen the Oscars and it was the Hulk, Iron Man, and Deadpool up for a role, I'd be like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Those movies murdered.
But bro, when you look at Guardians of Galaxy 3,
which
they was
amazing.
acting there.
I was like, yo,
That
how
was
did
People was crying and shit.
Bro,
Yeah.
over a raccoon.
Yeah.
An AI raccoon, y'all were crying with.
Bro,
it was great.
It
performance.
hurt. It did hurt.
was a great
It
performance.
hurt. and
Nigga, that was the worst, bro.
I held back tears.
and the villain, that black dude was
He was
acting
killing,
his
bro.
ass
He
off,
was
bro.
killing.
Amazing.
I was like, I'd never seen him before.
That's an Oscar goddamn movie, Chaz. If you don't speak, yeah.
And I'd be on the board like, you guys, you got 3. And they'd be like, all right.
We would.
Thanos guys, no.
I would understand. I'd be like, I get it. It makes sense.
No, I was like, y'all ain't watching what I'm watching because Bradley Cooper should have been nominated for that
he
fucking
killed.
raccoon.
And that's just his. It was just his voice.
yeah.
Just his voice. He had to articulate all those feelings and all those emotions and everything with just his
I-
voice.
I
You
was
couldn't even see
like-
his face. The face was the
couldn't, bro,
raccoon.
yeah.
So he had to be in that booth. Channeling all this shit to make it come across stream, man. Come on, man.
That
I
makes
said, that
sense.
dude did his thing, bro.
Oscar
He killed
nod.
that shit.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, like Keon said, what is Meryl Streep's movie called?
I just made that up. I just made that shit
I
up.
know.
But that's what they do, bro. Daisy goes to France. It's a story about a woman finding herself. And what the fuck are you talking about?
Then it's just a bunch of shots of like the fields and
Yeah,
shit like that.
boring as hell.
It makes no sense.
This is a cinematic beauty. This is amazing. Look at this. Yeah, man, those movies be.
You think they should limit how many Oscars you can win? Because there's some people that's just racking up, and you'll see like this next person up, like, yo, he was amazing too, but this dude won again.
I mean, I don't know. It's
Limited
just-
kind. I mean, that would kind of be. I mean, if the movie's making sense,
I think
and dope,
DC
yeah.
had something where it's like, to be even nominated, you got to put it out to the masses and let us be like, nah, that was a good movie.
That was a
You
good
know what I
movie. I
mean?
get it. Blacks, whites, age,
Yeah,
everyone
everybody.
has
Yeah,
to
there
be
ain't
like,
no blacks
that
in
was
there.
a decent movie.
That was good.
I was decent. I get it.
Yeah,
There's
that
certain
gets
white movies, I'd be
nominated.
like, if Titanic, I'd be like, oh, Titanic was solid. I watched it.
I don't know what the criteria be though for like those movies getting in. I don't know. Like I didn't see what was the one Moonlight with I remember that.
I'm thinking of Moon
That
Knight.
got a nod. Yeah.
So I heard people.
I never seen it.
I heard people didn't like it. So I heard more bad stuff than good stuff. I'm sure Tony
Wasn't that
saw
the
it.
gay black
Tony's in
teen
there.
movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
never
heard
saw it.
more bad things about it than like good things about it. Like it was boring and it was this. But I heard Beale Street was really good.
I watched that.
I didn't
Yeah.
watch Bill Street.
I watched
That one, right?
Yeah.
No. If Bill Street can talk.
Something like that.
I seen that.
Did that one win?
Wait, who was in
Tony
that?
wouldn't know if he's in there.
That was
Is Bake still in there with us?
He was in there a second ago.
it was like I liked it, but also I was like, all right,
Mm-hmm.
let's
But some of those are Oscar movies. They go
Yeah.
like, I'm like, man, you got to do an animated movie. You want to win an easy Oscar?
I feel they need a couple
Animated movie.
comedians in there too, because the last couple of movies that won for comedy, I'm like, this shit wasn't even funny.
Like
I don't-
Birdman or something
I'm
like
not
that.
Royal
understanding-
Tenenbaums.
comedy gets thrown. Like they be throwing dramas in the comedy though, and it'd be like, that's not.
Tony said Moonlight was good.
It wasn't even a dramedy.
Unless you do your own comedy Oscar, you have
They
your
have
own
to do
section. But then it's not the same as winning best movie because that's an overall.
But a
one.
comedy can be overall best movie because
It
a lot
can.
of comedies they mix in everything with it,
Yeah, they just don't.
especially
get
those
nominated
Steve
a lot.
Carell comedies.
Yeah, Little Miss Sunshine. was
Yeah,
one.
that was a good combo of seriousness,
yeah, and it
comedy.
was funny as hell.
Exactly, Little Miss
Yeah.
Sunshine.
Yeah, I remember liking that one too. I don't know if it won anything. I know it was nominated though.
There'd be a lot of good movies that don't
Uh-huh.
even get, but that all that shit. That's why I don't be caring about none of that stuff. Like when people say, I get the point. You win an Oscar, Academy Award, whatever. Your rate goes up.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. But
Hustle
for
and
me-
Flow was a surprise.
Yeah. For me personally, when it comes to awards, like I was like, I don't even watch the shows.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely not doing this for any awards. Like if I ever got one, I'd be like, cool, man. Like it's great, but I'm not.
I would probably get soaked up in that moment when you're. I think when you're on stage, and everybody's. I think it's that when everybody's applauding you, right?
Yeah.
And then I think there's a second when you go back to the beginning, and you're like,
Right.
damn.
I'm here.
Yeah.
That would be the
right,
moment.
right.
The award, I don't think would mean as much. You go like, oh, I appreciate this. This
Right.
does mean like
It's the
you guys-
moment.
That moment though,
The moment.
if I had that moment and I had to go back to think about being in that van,
Yeah.
limits, bro.
So,
you
yeah.
gonna see the
I'm not-
sob of the year.
So I agree. 100 I agree with you. I'm talking about the award. Like I don't care about winning an award, but I know
Yeah.
me personally, if I'm getting one like that big, where I'm gonna lose it is once I start talking about who I thank. Yeah, the wife, the kids, my mom, dad. you know, people who got me here, that's where I'm gonna lose it because
the coach in third grade.
Keon, I got a special shout out to DC. I'm gonna be like,
I'm skipping you, nigga.
With the golden heart pin in your hand.
Hey, is that thing is the Oscar even real gold?
No,
I doubt it's real gold. Niggas be
fuck
getting
is
robbed
that?
for their
Yeah,
Oscars
isn't
on the
it
way out.
Yeah.
No, it's not
That's the least they can do is give you a real gold Oscar, bro.
But I hear the Oscar like goodie bags is crazy. I heard those.
I heard that too.
I was like, I want to get nominated just to
They got,
see
like,
what they
snacks?
got.
No,
I
they
heard
got
not
like
only do they have
real
it,
you got
items,
electronics and stuff, yeah.
electronics.
Oh, I want to get
Watches.
nominated for that. Fuck the award.
That's what I was saying. Just
Let me
make-
get some shoes.
Oh,
for
you
y'all
didn't
guys?
win. Yeah, but check this shit out.
I
baby.
did win. I won.
Because when the NBA, the championship thing we get, the trophy, that's real gold, right?
I like how you said we. What
Yeah.
is- what
Gold
is
The
State.
Olympics, I think it's gold plated.
Gold
You're
plated.
saying in the Olympics?
No, I'm talking about when the NBA finals, when they win their championship trophy. One of the
Larry
people,
Oh, they
O'Brien?
get rings.
no, I'm saying, but the O'Brien, Larry
Oh.
O'Brien.
Yeah,
Is that
I don't
a
know.
gold
I don't
trophy?
believe
I know
so.
them rings be pricey.
The rings be pricey.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's Tony said Beale Street was slow. The soundtrack was
Yeah,
beautiful.
it was slow. A lot of movies be slow. A lot of movies I'd be like, man, if y'all could have just got through this part better or more, just in more. You know what I don't like about movies sometimes too, when they be purposely being super vague, trying to keep us there. But I'm like, but we're bored. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you didn't give us enough to stay here and find out what's gonna happen.
That's what
This
they
shit
say,
is
he doesn't
boring as
appreciate
shit.
art.
And it's like, yo, like,
Yeah.
give me more. Like, I just watched Woman in the Field. What was it? Woman in
The one sitting in the yard.
Yeah, Woman in the
Woman
Yard.
in the Yard.
How was that?
Bruh, they almost lost me.
And that had potential to be great.
In that first 30
Man.
minutes, I was
The
like, get
preview
to
was
the
amazing.
fucking point. Like, let's
Get her
go.
out
We
the
got
yard.
it. We got it. Like, why? What's? And then when they were starting to answer shit, they didn't answer it fully. And I understood what, like, by the time they got to the end, I know what the movie was about. I know what they were trying to display. I was like, I get it. So that's why I didn't hate it. I was like, okay, I get it.
You didn't have to go to scenic
But
route to
I
get
was,
here.
and explain some
Yeah.
more shit. Like, what's with her? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
So then I have questions of like, I didn't see that, but then I go like, I wonder how much control the director had. This is when I start wondering
they changed the whole
the
script.
writer or the director. I go like,
Yeah.
I wonder if it was a writer / director who did both, right? Or was it separate? And because the writer director, you give them that much power, like, oh, hey, we doing my vision.
Yeah.
And then you got the producers who are going to be like, hey, do you think we can shave off 30 minutes?
Well, this goes back to who gets the. Because when we were talking about this in the room, who gets. There's only so many people in Hollywood who has control over what the final cut, right? It goes to that because they can make changes
Right.
after the director be like, we want this, and the final cut be like, nah.
Yeah, what you negotiate for sure. There's some directors you ain't gonna touch their movie.
Yeah, it's like five. They say Coogler.
Spielberg.
They say Coogler. You're
Probably not
touching
now.
his
Yeah.
Scorsese's. They name some other people too.
Yeah, I want
Yeah,
Spielberg, you ain't touching
some people
him.
have that in their contract.
Oh boy, from who did Avatar?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
You're
yeah.
not touching his. Yeah.
You couldn't touch him after Terminator.
Right. You're not touching it. You're not touching it. Yeah.
He did Titanic. He
Yeah.
did
Talking about
Aliens,
James
right?
Cameron?
Yeah, James
Yes.
Cameron. Yeah. But
Bro.
it's only like 5 people in Hollywood that have that power.
No, there's more than that.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably
That's
more.
not-
Ooh.
But this was
It's
fucked
just
up.
in their contract.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I
Keenan-
don't know
about
if
it.
directors
Keenan
like
had
that,
final
but-
cut on a
Yeah,
lot.
if
of
it goes
Oh, Keenan had
bad,
it?
you're gonna take the L though. Like that's so.
Well, you know.
You should want final. You know what I mean? Like
I'd
that's
rather it
messed
be
up.
on me.
I'd rather it be on me.
Yeah.
I'll take the win.
And I'm the face of it, and somebody else did it.
And somebody, I'm like, that ain't what I wrote.
Yeah.
So now I got to release the original script. Like this, the fuck I wrote. They messed that shit up.
Right.
If you're allowed to.
Yeah.
Because you probably don't own it no more.
Right.
That Lady in the Yard movie, it lost me quick.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
trailer
Like
was
that would have never happened.
And-
A black woman in the house with her kids, and you just gonna kick it in the front after she tells you to leave. She would have been getting dragged.
Well, if you finish it, you understand what the whole thing was.
I
It wasn't
appreciate
even
more black
that.
thrillers though.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
I like
they're
that.
coming.
the movie.
Yeah.
The movie
Yeah.
is about clinical depression and blah. So this is her. Basically, the whole time.
This is your conscience.
How old is this movie? First of all,
About
maybe
a
like
year.
2 years, something like that.
Oh,
about a
no,
year.
a year. Yeah,
About a
that's
year.
right.
maybe I shouldn't say what it's about.
You don't say it, I'm gonna watch it.
That's all right. If they didn't see it, they ain't
Yeah.
gonna
How much time do you get?
I don't know. That's a good question.
How much time?
I'm not gonna say it, say
Hey,
it.
Tony, what's the time limit on spoilers?
On spoilers,
man?
what's a year?
How much time do you get? Oh, I'm gonna watch it. Like there's movies I haven't seen.
You're
at
right.
30
Yeah.
years old.
You're right.
What's a
Chad.
I
good?
still don't want to know.
Let me
how
hear the
they-
audience in general.
Lady in
those
the Yard has
listening.
been out long enough for me to have seen.
What's the?
What's the cutoff for
I feel like if you wanted to
spoiler?
see it, you would have seen it by now.
2 months.
2 months? No,
2 months.
because it hasn't gone to like streaming yet. So how long on streaming does it have to
Shit
be?
goes fast.
Usually it
Streaming
goes
goes.
to streaming
theaters-
after 2 weeks,
Right now.
3 weeks.
How long? So how long we giving people?
We need to make an official time,
We
bro.
should. We should.
And we
I
should
say
take
to
it-
that
we should
3
take it
month
to the
window
government.
is fair.
Well, they
6
give away a
months.
lot of the story
6
in the
months is
trailers
almost a
now.
year.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a long time.
6 months.
That's a long time.
I say 6 months.
If you haven't seen I haven't seen Ryan Coogler's last movie, The Sinners. I haven't seen Sinners.
No, it's not.
You're out. You're done.
Yeah.
So for me by now,
Yeah,
They were
Yeah.
vampires.
When did that come out?
exactly by
I
now,
just ruined it for you. They're
by,
vampires.
by now it's like nigga.
Wait, when did Sinners come out? Let's see. So we'll do a
A
timeline.
couple months ago.
Tony said a
Man.
year. I feel like a year, especially with
A
somebody
year too long, babe.
There's a lot of movies and shit and like
bro. I could have.
Someone just said Ricky dies in Boys in the Hood, y'all. Spoiler.
Sinners came out this 2025.
Yeah, but like 2 months ago, about 4 months ago.
That's not a long time,
movie
though.
like that
It
had
came out
so
April
much
18th.
boom. That's a big boom, right?
April.
It's like nigga, you should have been
4 months though.
Okay,
I
so
can't
certain
get mad if
movies,
somebody
yeah.
spoils it. I can't
Like
get
you
mad.
say, certain movies, Sinners was huge.
And it was out a lot longer. Those movies
Yeah.
that do big, it's been out
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
theaters.
You
It's probably
deserve
still
a
out in the
spoiler for
theaters
not
somewhere.
supporting black
Yeah.
films.
Yeah.
When you start seeing spoofs on the internet of Sinners, that's when you know I should have seen this already.
Yeah. But the
Yeah.
spoofs and shit happened like the first weekend. Niggas
Yeah.
be doing too much.
Yeah.
And I avoided a lot of it for a long time. But also it's all like, this is on you now, nigga. This is,
Okay,
this
if
is on you
you've
now.
been on the plane and the movie's on the plane, and you
that's
haven't
over.
seen
That's
it,
fair.
then-
That's what I said. I watched
Yeah.
all of these on the plane. All the movies I'm talking about, I watched
Yeah.
on the plane.
That's fair game.
So if they reach the plane,
Yeah, that's fair game.
so how long did it take to go to the plane?
I don't know.
now you just being ignorant.
I
You
think
just-
a year is too long, Tony. You got to not
Yeah,
spoil
year's
something for
too
a year.
long.
Unless they
Imagine-
in jail, you looking out for the people in jail that ain't see the movies.
Like that Star Wars reveal with Darth being Luke's father, right?
Wait, what?
How long are you supposed to keep that a secret? That's huge.
You
That
going back in the day?
Yeah.
6 cents. How long are you supposed to keep that a secret?
I know.
Well, that was different back then. You had to wait a year because.
But I'm saying
know.
after somebody be like, you believe this is? Don't tell me. I'm like, nigga, it's
Man,
Yeah.
in the trailer,
Because
it
no,
says,
people
I
were
see
mad
dead
for 5
people.
back then, though, you remember if you missed it, you had to wait for the blockbuster.
Right.
So that's fair to say don't spoil
And that
it.
movie came out now, bro. Come on, man.
How
You
long?
just
That's what I'm
lazy.
saying. How long you giving people?
You got.
I say 6 months. I say 6 months.
I
6
say
months. I feel like
is
6 months is
pushing it.
fair.
That's way too long.
I say
months.
6
Six
months.
is too long.
I feel like it's long, but that's super fair.
That's
bro.
fair. 6
That's
months to
super
hold
fair.
it. While you watching other stuff, just not talk about it yet.
People recovered from cancer. Came
'Cause I
back.
forgot
Whatever
about Woman in
excuse
the
you
Yard.
had, you had
Yeah.
enough time. But yeah, I was in chemo
As
for
much
6
as you
weeks.
fly, though, you should have seen them all.
Sometimes they don't be having a TV.
I hate that.
Southwest
Yeah.
Spirit flight.
Like
yeah.
I think I watched all the John Wicks on the plane,
Oh, that's all. I stay watch. I repeat. I watch the same movies on the plane.
Oh,
and I
come
think
on, man.
I watched the new stuff on purpose because I was like, I know. So every time it says new release, I'm like, I didn't see none of these.
Yeah, if
Let
you're
me-
one of those people who
let me
just watch
watch
the
them.
same thing, that's on you, man.
Over and over again. John Wick. Run them.
Okay, when did
All right, so Tony says
When
it
did
depends
Women
on
in
the
the Yard-
popularity of
Let's
the
see.
movie. Okay,
That's fair.
so
That is fair.
We should have a grading scale. You know what I'm saying? Like this type of movie, you got to get in there, bro.
Wait,
You got
so
a
the
couple
more
months.
popular,
Sinners,
the
you
less
have to-
amount of
the
time?
less amount of time you
Yeah.
get.
Okay.
You know?
For spoilers? Is that
Yeah,
what you're saying?
yeah.
because so many people are going to be talking about it.
Yeah.
I feel like
you
we should give it
hurry
like a
up.
blockbuster average. Like, how long did it take a movie back in
No,
the
that
day
was
to
like a
make
year,
blockbuster?
bro. It was a long time.
It
Back
would
then.
even take
Yeah.
forever to get to
Yeah.
VHS, and they
I
would
didn't
be
even
in
pay attention
movies
to
a
that.
lot longer, and theaters a
Yeah,
lot
they'll be in
longer.
theaters a good 2 months.
Yeah, because Blockbuster and those video stores were making money.
That's what, bro. I just seen the fucking Spike Lee Denzel shit, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's already about to be on streaming like this week, if I'm not
The
mistaken.
one with
for real?
ASAP?
Yeah, I heard it didn't
Yeah.
do well.
It didn't- but it didn't-
I heard it wasn't that good.
What
Tony
they
probably-
released it
Pretty
on?
good, but it was
Yeah.
it was in theaters, but it was a limited theatrical
Hey,
release.
Oh.
Tony, you watch your shit, man. Okay, I've been going through stuff. Okay.
Woman in the Yard came out in March.
Of this year.
Yeah,
Plenty of
makes sense.
time.
Plenty.
April, May, June.
It's about 6 months.
Plenty of time.
The fingers both popped up on both of y'all.
My math sucker, man.
Can count in your head.
Tony, you're right, man. All right, get off my back. You're right. Get off my back.
You said it came out in February or April?
March.
Oh, March.
It's September now.
6 months.
Yes, yeah. So
That's one of the
probably-
movies you just gotta
3
go.
to 9.
You just
So
gotta
2
see.
months ago, we should have seen Woman in the Yard.
5 months.
At the very
That
least.
wasn't
giving
even
y'all
that
one
big
more
of a
month.
movie, though.
Yeah.
I'd say March is 3 and September is 9. Right?
5. So 5 is fair.
It came out. It's end of March 27th. So damn near April, and September just started. I'm giving y'all niggas to the end of September.
Then we telling everything.
I'm telling.
A year's a long time, man.
That's what I'm telling.
So then I'm like, yeah, we got to go off for popularity. like Endgame. What was the one before Endgame? Infinity.
Yeah.
Right, that whole snap at the end. Right.
Yeah.
People were
It just
spawning that
cut.
immediately.
Oh,
though.
people
That
were
was
tripping.
fucked up. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what happens. So you should have.
Didn't we see that in theater?
you should
But I
get
saw
together.
both of those. I saw both of those like the weekend they came out.
I think we
yeah.
seen one of those together.
I saw that. I don't think so.
Oh,
Yeah, we
you know what we
did.
saw? We all watched
For Tony's
My
birthday.
bad.
because we were in the Bay.
My bad.
We were at my house. And we all went.
Remember we
Oh,
went
I
for-
remember that.
Yeah, we went to see Avengers, I think it was.
No, what did we
I don't
see?
remember
What
the
did we
movie.
see
That
for
was a long time
Tony's
ago.
birthday?
That's
that we-
Oh, with the private.
yeah. What was
Y'all
that?
seen Privates for his birthday?
No,
I don't think I was
Oh,
there. I think I missed that.
You weren't there. I think you
Yeah,
missed
we
it.
rented out the theater and everybody
Tony
went.
was saying,
was that work?
We rented out the theater. And
Yeah, I
I'm
remember.
way
Fuck,
off. It
what
wasn't
movie was
it
that?
wasn't Avengers or nothing like that. It was something else.
Is it Iron Man?
It was
No.
another Marvel movie.
No, it
You
wasn't.
would
Even, it
know.
wasn't even a Marvel movie.
Tony would know.
What movie did we go see?
Yeah.
Fences.
No.
We all got together and seen Fences.
But it's Tony in the theater still doing all
Yeah,
the
we
lines.
rented
and
out the
stuff,
theater.
Denzel.
Yep.
He
Yeah,
would
what was-
love that, actually.
You remember
all
that?
doing all lines.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff.
What movie was
Denzel?
that?
I can't remember.
I remember the picture.
Yeah, but it wasn't Avengers or nothing like that. I'm tripping.
He said we saw the.
We saw the first Avengers. We did? Wait, when the first Avengers we saw in I'm talking about when we were in Concord.
He said it. It's Avengers.
So
Scott Pilgrim
versus
and
the world.
Yeah,
that's the one we saw for his birthday.
that's when we saw
Concord, we
Avengers.
saw Avengers.
We saw Avengers.
Okay,
yeah.
because I remember we were all hella sleepy.
Yeah,
and we were
watching it.
struggling
Yeah.
trying to get through it.
Yeah.
Why were we stayed up late or some
We
shit,
stayed up
and
late.
everybody
We had
was
a show.
exhausted.
I just, it's funny. Izzy was going through my phone and she was like, "Is that DC?" And you were knocked out.
Where were we at?
We were at Serene's. That was the first one at Serene's funeral, right? We're at Reed's house.
Reed's house, yeah.
I
was y'all taking pictures
We keep
when I was
going.
sleeping.
There's another one. DC's in the car, passed out. We go
tired,
back
bro.
further. There's another
bro.
one. A DC passed out in the car.
Send me those, bro.
I said, "Hey,
I
yo."
was sleeping. I was there though.
we
You were
are
there,
we
though.
are reading it, Tony. That's how we got it.
Yeah.
We pointed.
No,
we
Tony.
included it in the conversation.
Yeah,
But yeah, I was like, oh man, to look at those pictures, all of us passed out back in those days,
you'd
bro.
be tired, bro.
Yeah, Lord, dog. This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. May not be in a group chat talking mad crap. Talking mad crap to the crew about football coming up, because I'm taking Detroit all the way. This week alone, I got golf, 400 yards, 4 touchdowns. Who's taking that? Who's taking that? Probably not there, but I'll give him a good 300. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 players' stat projections. If you get your picks right, you can cash in. Prize Picks is also the best way to get action on sports in more than 40 plus states, including California, Texas, and Georgia. Download the app today and use the code ISSUES to get $50 off in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code ISSUES, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
All right, I got a question.
Oh,
I do, man. I told you I'm coming back strong. I can't be going for 3 weeks and not come back with a question.
Questions with D.C. Irvin.
I'll be on the road now, and people will be great. Yeah, people be coming up to me. You ain't did a question. I'll be like, I got y'all. When I go back,
Getting
I
cussed
got
out.
a question. They be cussing me out on that road. Okay, for everybody, this is a good one. This is a doozy.
Chaz is being racist.
Simple but a doozy.
It's always the same way.
Chaz is bent over. 5 o'clock. Here we
Chaz
go.
is dipped in honey, getting raped by bears. Oh, okay.
How would y'all feel if you found out your kids were getting paid to be on a reality show, $1 million per episode,
Jesus.
but they have to badmouth you for views, saying that their dads were all deadbeats?
And we can clean that up later.
You're good with it.
Yeah, we can clean
How many episodes?
A million episodes?
We doing like
A million
the
per.
Kardashians when they're in like 20 seasons?
12 episodes,
Yeah, we can clean that up later. That's fine.
$1 million per.
I'll be hell of offended at the store while we shopping. Don't believe yo.
As I'm signing the deed to the new house, I can't. Now, why would you do
Believe
this?
Your ass would say nonsense like
No,
that.
because-
Pass me that shirt.
Put the curtains up there, please. So why would you say that?
If you at the Louis store, that dude's gonna be like, "You still gonna use it by your father, huh?"
Yeah, man, it's cold. Get in there. I gotta play up to it.
I guess y'all right, because when you see people who have these publicly
That should be fake
disagreements, it'd be either fake or they be cool anyway. They still be.
No, I'm setting up the second season when we rekindle. We getting some more of that money, son.
And then I go on a podcast or do an hour special later. Y'all know that shit wasn't real. Like,
I'm selling merch. I ain't shit shirts.
You can,
yeah, bro.
something you can easily get through, especially if we know the baby doing it just.
Especially when I know my baby really loves me.
Wait
Like,
a second,
good.
but how bad we talking, bro? There's a certain image, and you still gotta go outside. You still gotta work.
Image. My dad used to touch on me.
No.
Hey.
No, you changed it, bro.
No, I didn't.
No, I can't do that. I can't do that, bro. No.
What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter.
What happened to the
That matters.
What happened to the shopping? And
that's to your
I thought you just said I was a
figure it out
deadbeat.
later.
Not
you said
that dad
deadbeat,
was
bro. You didn't say
beaten.
child. You didn't say a chomo.
Come on, man.
You said a deadbeat, bro. I can handle being a deadbeat, not a chomo.
Not a
I'm not being a
deadbeat.
chomo, bro. No, hell no.
You gotta take it off. We don't know what's gonna be said.
We don't know what's gonna be said.
He said deadbeat, bro.
I said deadbeat.
I feel like if you touch on me, you're a deadbeat.
No, you was there.
His question was deadbeat. Exactly. To touch on, you gotta be present.
I feel like that goes under deadbeat.
That
I don't know
falls
how
under-
you know my life.
Hell no.
Wait a
bro.
second. Wait a
Hell
second.
no.
Explain this,
No.
Chaz.
Wait a
Deadbeat
second.
just a bad man. It ain't
Wait, let Chaz
Wait,
explain.
hold on.
No.
Y'all
changing the rules.
Wait a
Now
second.
that was your question.
Wait,
Hold
let
on.
Chaz explain.
Wait
Go
a
ahead,
second,
That did
bro.
not fall under
It doesn't. If my dad was there every single day of my life,
Right.
okay,
Touching you.
and I have a good life, but on the way to school he touched me. On the way back home he touched me. At home
That's
he
not a
touched.
deadbeat. That's a
Wait,
fucking
time out.
terrible
Hold
person.
on. No matter
Hear him
what,
out, hear him
how
out.
much damage emotionally in my life I have to go through did you cause, right? Because we
Okay.
don't only take care of you financially.
Yeah.
There's a huge emotional.
Okay.
Right, amount of equity that we put into our kids.
Yeah.
Okay, that matters. If you're not pouring into me
He's pouring into
emotionally, well, I don't
Jesus
want that
Christ.
type of
Wow,
pour. You know what
that
I'm saying?
was crazy.
I'm saying.
That was
There's
insane.
He said it.
You said it.
No, you
We're
said
talking
it.
about a certain subject here. You can't say he
That
can pour
was
into
sick,
me.
bro. That was sick. That was sick.
There's a certain amount of
That was
emotional equity that you place on. And that's no good word that's gonna work right now, Craig on the hunt.
Yeah, place on you, huh?
But there's other.
You can be there,
Factors.
but still a deadbeat.
That's
Not
100%.
being yeah, damaging your kid.
Not
Damaging
being
your kid
present.
emotionally.
Deadbeat is not being present.
Yes.
I don't think
Whether
that's the only
it's
way that makes it in there.
Financially
Yeah.
or
If you touch on
Or
your kid,
mentally.
you
I
were
feel like
beyond a deadbeat.
the term when you say deadbeat is just like not around.
Yeah, you
like,
don't
it's
do
like
nothing.
You're not
Yeah.
there at all. But it's like if they were there.
That's what
with all the
deadbeat
other
means.
Stuff. Yeah, there's
But they have other words for what
there's
you're talking
other-
about. They're
there's
called
other
piece of
things
shit
that-
parents.
yeah. There's other umbrellas that like somebody that's a deadbeat could be under. Obviously, you could be a deadbeat, and then there's other.
I'm
shit
not
that
like,
comes
yeah, my
along
dad
with it.
molested me for 13 years, but he was not a deadbeat.
Tony said he would
A deadbeat-
Tony
Google.
said he'd pass on it.
Yeah.
That's his fatherhood
Deadbeat
rep.
is
That's a big one, bro.
a person, typically in North American context, who avoids their financial obligations, such as paying debts, providing court-ordered child support, maybe a lazy person who lives off others.
Sounds
has
like
nothing to
emotional
do-
equity.
That's not dad
I'm-
dicking you
yeah,
down.
there's emotional equity with that, but that doesn't mean that like
That you're not pouring into.
it's like, oh yeah, he's a deadbeat.
chomo.
What's the first thing you think?
So
of?
when
He's a
people
deadbeat.
say
It's like, oh, he
deadbeat,
touched
they
me. Like,
mean
no,
somebody.
There's a term for
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
can't-
When I think of deadbeat, I think you're the. I think you were abusive until you left.
No,
Can
know.
you be a you can be a
You can be,
deadbeat
but the thing
in
is,
the
like,
house.
you can be abusive and a deadbeat. You could be
Yeah, you can
all
be
of this
both.
and a deadbeat.
but you can also be a
Deadbeat is
deadbeat.
its own thing, and then you can
You
pile
could be
on.
a
You can be
deadbeat and never
So
done
because
anything
you're
at
there
all.
to molest him, are you not a deadbeat because you're around?
No, you're just a terrible
I'm in
child
the house.
molester. You're not a
Yeah.
deadbeat
That
though.
nigga
not
is
a
the
deadbeat.
devil, bro.
Yeah,
like,
you're just a
there's
terrible
difference.
person. Yeah. To be a deadbeat, the definition of deadbeat, you can't be there. So
I'm not gonna call you that. You.
so
not a
for his
deadbeat if you
original
touch me.
question,
you're a deadbeat. Also.
yes,
No, if
I'll
you're-
be called a
So the
deadbeat.
thing is, like, you can like I had like it's like people ask you had your dad in your life. He's like, yeah, he was abusive.
yeah.
There's the nuance there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying like he was
Is he a
there,
deadbeat?
right? He was there.
No, he was there. He was just a terrible father.
Okay.
I feel like you can be.
Beats in the word, guys.
Yeah.
Beat is in there.
I think you could be a deadbeat and still be in the house.
Yes,
sure.
I agree.
And not
I
touching
think
on
you
the
could be
kid.
you could be
Yeah.
present, but not actually doing
Right.
shit at all. And there's a lot of
he
people
don't
that
do
are
that.
like
Yeah.
He
that.
sit there all day on the couch, come to
Playing
not
nothing.
video
acting.
games.
Yeah.
Touching
Not
on your
act, like
kids.
not acting.
But in the definition, it says laziness. So yeah, you could be there, but nowhere in there does it say you like to. Nowhere.
Okay, I may have added that part in.
Nowhere in there does it say.
That's a major one. That's a,
So Tony's not doing it regardless if they're messing with his reputation.
I'm there.
I'm
I
there,
told you
bro.
I got the second
Deadbeat.
season written out.
There's so much fake shit out
It is
that I do not care. Y'all can have. First of all, you could be the best person in the world, and people still gonna have your opinions.
It sounds easy right now, but
No, it sounds easy because it's $12 million. That's why it sounds.
But
easy,
you still have a life to live.
Yeah, you're gonna be getting. You need to treat your kid better, this and that.
See, if
meanwhile, me and my kid is in the house.
If Coi Leray and
that's
Benzino
the only
was
place you can
smart,
go is in the house.
they would have came out with a season where they rekindled their relationship on the second album drop.
That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking kind of about Benzino and Coi Leray.
It's all over everywhere. It's like, okay, now rekindle so everybody could root for you and go buy that second album.
I love how they got together.
Yeah,
and
did that
overcame their
song.
differences and da. Boom, boom, boom. Now you got another $12 million.
Bam.
Checks rolling in.
Checks rolling in.
Manipulation.
And this is. I think I would have a different answer if we were in a different point in society. But in today's society where everybody's so fucking messy and believes everything anyway, you could be the perfect person and they're gonna find some shit to be mad at or hate. So I don't give a shit. At least let me get $12 million while you making your opinion.
While you making up
while
stuff
you making
anyway.
your judgments, fuck it.
I feel like you can get $12 million not doing that.
Well, you can, but in
that's part of
in
the
his
scenario.
future, yeah. In his
And that
scenario.
scenario, I go like, nah, I'm not gonna do this.
Christ, that's-
And with me as
heavy.
a parent, I'm always wondering, what are my kids gonna do when they're grown? Are they gonna be successful? That would be like ushering them in to be like, okay, I don't have to worry about the kids no more. Not for a minute anyway, until they blow through this $12 million.
Then you got to go be a deadbeat again.
Yeah, then I have to be a deadbeat again.
Season 5. Deadbeat.
Return
dads.
to the streets. Dad, return to the streets.
Blowing through 12 million.
Wild.
Oh yeah.
What?
Once
It's
you
so
get
normal now.
People have done that
For the-
in months.
I
mean,
You're right.
If I had
somebody who
I'd
ain't
make
never
a million
been close
last.
to that. I
Right?
just
Yeah,
can't fathom
nigga,
that
you know
shit.
me. I
Look
could
at
make a
all the
million
lottery
last.
winners that went broke. I've always been like, how?
Yeah, I don't
Well, once
get
they
it.
take, it was like, oh, how much you won? Well, it depends on how much they won too.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Chris Snead lottery winners.
What Chris won $800,
$700 or like that.
How'd you blow through that, Chris?
And Chris didn't. He had that check for a long
Hey
time.
man, listen.
He's like, y'all want to see the check?
It's something about getting money when you never had it. It's a lot of entertainers and rappers do it. They you go through and want to buy everything that you think you missed out on as a kid.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think it would be family, bro. I know I would try to not necessarily put everybody where I'm at, but I would want everybody to be good. You know, I could see me falling in that trap where it's like, man, you niggas have struggled forever.
The MC Hammer trap where you just trying to help way too many people.
Forever, bro. And you know, I got 5. You know, my mom was one of 5. My dad's one of 5. And you got all the cousins. And
How deep in would you go to helping family?
Well, you know, you got all your first cousins,
second
right?
Cousins, you going third.
I don't know about
gotta
second
know me.
cousins, but
They gotta like have been there.
yeah.
Ain't no way.
Second cousins, I go like, well, these are your kids. You gotta. But you know, your cousins, man, like
I have,
they damn
like-
near
But they're gonna
siblings.
come. Your first cousin's gonna come via asking for the second cousin.
I fully expect my first cousins to come because we damn near
They be like,
family.
hey,
but
man, what
we
about
do
us?
it now, right? Like I send my cousins money, we do it now.
No, it's
Yeah.
everybody.
So that's different though. You already, but for somebody like me, I have. Okay, you said first cousins. I was like, I got a lot of cousins just in general.
It's a lot
My
of
grandma
cousins
had
I
hella
know and
kids.
communicate
My
with.
great grandma had fucking 14 kids.
But there's something that you're not close with. But like my first cousin, I'm close with all of them. So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, dog. Like
like
you
the
got
hypothetical, like when the lottery was $1 billion, they were saying like, what would you do with the $1 billion? Because they were giving out lottery tickets at the family reunion.
To. Yeah.
I'm pulling the Mike
And I was
Epps. I'm buying the whole community. Well, he
Yeah.
bought 2 blocks.
He bought 2
Yeah.
blocks.
Everybody on it.
Yeah.
Got their house.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's who he grew
that's
up
what-
with.
That's
That's what we talk about all the time.
Yeah, like that would be ideal.
And they gotta pay the mortgage.
I don't know if there is a mortgage.
You probably
Yeah.
paid it
If you go the land
We got
and all
paid.
this stuff
Oh.
like that, it's just
He
property
redid the
tax at that
houses.
point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did.
or
Yeah.
one
Keep up with the
dope
property
ass
tax.
like not apartment complex, but like a what are those like a not duplex. What am I thinking of? The communities condo, like a condo community kind of thing,
Like a gated
Oh,
community.
okay.
something like that.
You could buy a whole
That's a just
gated
compound.
community.
That's what it-
Something like that, yeah.
Compound, yeah.
hmm
Yeah, I would do that.
But I would want, I mean,
But see,
some of y'all got to live together. Though.
my
You know what I
compound.
mean?
Yeah, and everybody ain't coming to my compound. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Everybody ain't coming. Hell, I just started.
Y'all
I'm
ain't
not
gonna get
gonna
up
live
my
on.
shit.
I'm not gonna live on the compound.
I'm not
that's
there
for
with
everybody.
you guys.
Yeah.
Oh no, no.
For
You
y'all.
on the other side of the lake?
I'm somewhere else.
I'm still in LA.
Yeah.
Well,
Y'all
the
ain't got,
the compounds are big
compound
enough.
LA
But
money.
I'm living on the compound because we got to run. Somebody come watch these kids. Like
Yeah.
somebody, you know what I mean? Like that's.
Oh yeah.
I ain't driving to the compound to like the point of the compound is for the community.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna live somewhere else. I'm here because y'all here. But it's my. I already
So
know
you're gonna have
who's-
you're gonna have a nicer house on the comeback.
Yeah,
it's what you could
my
take
house is
care
gonna
of.
be. I'm the mayor
On the hill.
My
You
house.
looking down on them niggas?
But no, I already know who, because we talk about this kind of stuff. I already know who's coming with me when I go to where I
Right.
need to go. Nigga, I just recently, this is a true story. I recently just started, when I was posting all those pictures of my cousins and shit, I recently started a group chat with my cousins and my siblings, all that. Before, I think it lasted 3 hours before the first argument broke out.
Oh, bro.
You think I'm a fucking,
Nah, you can't.
you know what I mean? No,
But that's supposed to happen, bro.
it was insane.
That's the
This is family shit.
that's what makes it interesting.
Group chat is one thing. Bringing them all to live together fighting.
My thing is like,
Right.
Yeah, you ain't starting no
Yeah,
hoods.
now you're
in my-
now you're
nigga.
held accountable for this.
yeah. And there's some ratchet-esque folks in my fam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to deal with that to a point. So y'all ain't getting nothing super nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's something that you could afford to upkeep, that you could keep up.
Keep your Section 8. Don't get off that.
Oh, yeah, don't get
we just
out,
don't
yeah.
buy the houses around it.
No, I already know. Everybody can't. I mean, that's a famous saying. Everybody can't go. So I would help. I'm always going to help people, but who I keep close to me is not going to be everybody.
I guess it just depends on how much it is, though.
Yeah.
And then it's hard because you can only really help people by an infrastructure, right? Like giving people who ain't never had no money.
Exactly. It's
Ain't
not a
gonna
good
help.
idea.
But then expecting somebody to be able to start a business all of a sudden, or
It's stupid.
right?
But,
It's
then,
also,
but like kind of even giving them a house, that's like, are they going
That's
to
a lot
take
of
care of it?
responsibility,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
That's
only,
all
you
right.
only
They
get
can
one,
keep
bro.
up
You get
with
one. You get one.
You get one.
I think it's Charles Barkley says when he hit, he told all his family members, "You got one time to come to me, so make it a good one."
You get one,
And then that's it.
and you gotta set the. You gotta
We
set.
out.
Hey guys,
Yeah, you
listen,
definitely
it's-
get set your boundaries.
He said
In the
you
group
got
chat.
one time, and then so you better make it count,
Mhm.
and then bye.
Yeah, but I know, man. Some people told me a basketball player was talking about
I'm sure Hammer gave them advice. Y'all only get one.
I'm sure he
And
didn't
he
say
took
that.
them
though.
down.
Nah, I don't think he did.
But that one,
He just never thought it was going to end. That
Yeah.
roller coaster ride was incredible for him.
Remember Tyson? You don't think it's gonna end? And who's in your ear?
exactly.
Yes,
A bunch of pimps and hustlers from Oakland.
yeah. Yeah.
You know what you need to do, nigga? You need to get
Yeah.
more bitches. You need a gold toilet.
You remember he had the gold toilet?
You need a
Yeah.
gold toilet. You want your hoe sitting on bronze? No, nigga, this is what you need. It's every pimp in Oakland. sound
Chaz
like
is Oakland's voice.
you know what I mean? All you niggas need to, this is what's wrong with you, Hammer.
It sounds so spot on too.
They all sound. All them
Get more
pimps.
bitches.
You need to get more bitches. Why does
Yada
niggas
da.
get pressed
You just
again?
gotta throw
Yada
it.
da da. I mean, bitches and da.
Something about your yada
Hoes,
da.
hoes,
He
and
said
more
yada da
hoes.
da.
He had to die, nigga.
That should be the new yada da da.
Yada da da. Hoes, hoes, and more hoes.
John Witherspoon from the Bay. Yada da.
Yada da. See niggas investing in real estate.
Nah, man. I'm not taking everybody, but
Yeah,
You can't bring
do.
everybody.
Like I know off top, like my mom and dad ain't working no more.
Yeah.
They done.
Yeah, easy work.
You know what I mean? My brothers are they good. They gon' but when I get on, my brothers are gonna be involved in what we doing. Like,
Right.
like my brother cut hair. So now
Oh,
nigga, I'm plugging you with all the
All
you the
the-
next celebrity. You
What
know what I mean?
But that nigga
Barbers.
was like, hey, Keon, I ain't got time to cut your hair no more. oh no, nigga.
Kev Hart's on his way over.
which I'll be like, beautiful. You supposed to did y'all see Spank's interview? Clayton asked him why ain't he in more of Kevin's movies. Y'all see that?
Oh, wait, on whose show? On there?
On Underground with him and
Oh,
Lou.
Clayton went on.
Clayton went on their show.
Okay. Thomas.
And, yeah,
Okay.
and became the interviewer. And
Not
so,
with Spanky Hayes. With
no, Spank and Lou Will.
Horton.
Yeah.
And Lou Will.
So he's like, why aren't y'all in more of Kevin's project? And Spank was like, no, I got an answer for that. So basically,
Oh, this is okay.
yeah, and you can watch it. He was saying that Kevin is the type of person that's like, I'm not gonna hand you something, but like, let's say Kevin's got a premiere. Kevin's like, come to set, come meet this person, come. Like, I'm gonna put you in the position to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin's more of, like, you don't give a man food, you teach a man to fish. So Spank was saying, like, yeah, he introduces us to people, and then it's on us to do so. So like, I guess Spank was supposed to be in what's the one they did on Peacock? With
Fight Night.
Fight Night.
Uh-huh.
Spank was supposed to be in that.
Uh-huh.
They go, why weren't you in it? He was like, I had something else, and everybody just looked at him like, he was like, I know. So sometimes they be on the person.
Mm.
Kevin didn't put them in stuff, and Spank admitted, and some stuff we be.
Yeah, because Joey was in that. I
Yeah,
think,
Joey was in it. And so, but Naeem and Spank are going to be in Kevin's next movie. And so Spank was like, yeah, I done met every cast and I met Will Packer through. So if Kevin introduces me to Will Packer, now it's for me to, and then, so it's like, no, he definitely positions us to win and all that stuff. He's like, but, at the same time, I'll probably be like, nigga, just put me in the movie. I was like, I get that too. But.
A Bone. You're talking about Bone.
Yeah, but.
Nigga, Bone? You on the biggest goddamn tour in the entire world.
No, I'm talking about it is in the relation to toss me in a movie.
You on the biggest goddamn tour. I bought your houses, your cars,
right.
Throw you a bone,
yeah,
nigga.
You've had a whole meal, several meals. So now it's on you to do your thing.
But it does help with ticket sales
saying.
when you have seen in Jumanji,
exactly.
even if it was real quick.
Exactly. Well, but that's it.
That's the Bone.
He could have been in a boom and turned it down.
The big tour doesn't help you for your own tour. The big tour, you know what I mean?
They are. He said
the movies help you for your own
his next
tour.
movie, but he had chances to be in stuff though. That's on, and he admitted it. He said
Naeem's been doing his own thing.
Yeah, Naeem's on the Tyler Perry show.
And Joey had a show.
No, that's just his personality.
It's just comics. Comics are, everybody's trying to be the best they could be.
Yeah, but if it was Tony, I don't hate that guy. Naeem be like, I don't need this nigga.
Naeem, a lot of times, Naeem is really killing the comedy game, and sometimes it just sucks that you're Batman with Superman standing behind you. He's a superhero. It's just he got Superman behind him.
That's a bar because he's like, nigga, I'm amazing.
I need help, not yours.
Hold on, let me get my car keys, and I got you. It's like a flying over. Where my bat keys?
I was just saying
it was seeing Spank say it himself. I'm like, yeah, because people be like, Kevin, but yes, he is, nigga.
They always get those questions. I remember watching. I think Tony Rock got that question about Chris Rock.
Yeah,
I forgot his answer, but he was just like, "My brother has helped me, and he has done stuff." You know what I mean? Just because y'all don't see.
I think people don't people want people to carry people, and it's like that's not the same.
Or doesn't work. They want. Hey, make my movie like Chris Rock, but it's different politics when it comes to that. You know what I mean?
Even with that, they don't understand all the shit Chris Rock had to go through to get his movie made. Let alone, I'll do yours.
And then let me get my brother in here.
Right?
You know what I mean? It's like
a movie like Top 5 that's independent. Like that wasn't no big studio production. That's a ton of work.
And he put hella people in there.
And people don't understand how much work it is, dude.
And the people that he put in there did a great job. So it kind of would have been wrong to be like, you know what? Tony, you gonna play Ced's part.
Yeah. All right.
When Ced came in and killed it.
Yeah, I don't think people understand how much work it is to put an entire movie together and all the different entities, bro.
You know what's crazy though? It'd be the outside people that'd be more offended than the people who's involved. Like there's people.
That's crazy,
that's
bro.
Crazy. There's people I've worked with or done stuff for me. If they don't do nothing else, they did something. Yeah. But you expect me to be in everything that they do, or that's crazy.
And you shouldn't even want to be a part of everything they do
No.
when you know
and
how
you got your
hard
own
it is
stuff.
to get it, and you're doing your own stuff, and you're juggling. You shouldn't even want to be in everything.
Yeah,
they
people
do.
said they want everybody to be like Adam Sandler,
right?
Who uses, but those people, I would rather be, and this is just me. I would rather, yes, work with the homies and shit like that. But what happens, God forbid, if something happens to them? Like, I never want to be dependent on somebody else, ever.
Yeah.
And that's why I move the way I move. Is like, I'm so happy for all my friends. And if you call me, I'll be there in a minute, but I'm never going to be dependent on a person because you don't know what's going to happen. I got to do what I got to do. And then when I start putting people on, don't be dependent on me. I'm going to put you in position to do stuff and then go do your thing. And then you bring the next one. Like, we should all be paying it forward, not just.
Well, that's just all about how responsible you are with your dough.
It's also a lot of people get put in situations, but they're not even understanding that they're in it. Like, for example, for people who do understand, for example, like DC over this last year, he could go off and pretty much make his own movie off of just seeing all the shit that has to go into all the way up to sale and everything. He's seen it.
Being around these
took his time
Craig,
to be there.
Keenan, Marlon, Sean, Rick, watching the process of a movie, I get how it works now. You know what I mean? And
so now it's on you to go.
So
DC could be in an interview and be like, "These niggas don't do nothing, nigga. They just showed you the whole formula.
They gave me the game. You know what I mean?
So if you do nothing with the game, that's on you.
Yeah, there's certain people and that's why there's certain people that be like, he didn't do this for me, this and that. If you don't do nothing with your opportunities,
you didn't do nothing for yourself.
Yeah.
That's because cats just don't want to work that hard.
Right.
It's a
They
lot of
don't.
work.
Well, some people
I get it though. It's a lot of work.
Some people think I'm not giving up my time for free when it's like this. You can't pay for this type of opportunity. You better give up your days and your gigs. That's paying. It's paying good money now, but if you get this information, those gigs are gonna go up tenfold.
Right. And especially when you know, and that's the idea of like the more you do it, it's hard to get hustled. The more you know, the more. Yeah, I mean, the more you do it, you're gonna, you start at the bottom, you're gonna get hustled a little bit.
Yeah, then you get older, then you just go and get fucked anyway. But you know.
And then you gotta be like, I gotta eat that one, huh? All right.
Yeah, I don't think people do a good job of assessing, like, just opportunity. Like Craig said, I don't think they know that they're in. I don't think they know. There's certain gigs that I've taken that paid me nothing, or that paid shit, but I was like, I got a feeling just being around is gonna go well for me.
Yeah, I worked for Ben for free for a year and a half.
And it did.
Year and a half. I said, can I come back tomorrow? But after I load luggage?
Everything Connie's gotten because she worked for free for a while, learned everything, and then boom.
I got about 10 scripts that I've written with the uncles that's sitting on the shelf.
Yeah.
Didn't get paid a dime. None of us did, but we put our time in and it helped us get to the other things.
Right. And that's another thing too. Man, this might have been Kevin Hart who said this too about he's not afraid to get up to his plate to bat, strike out, and get right back in the back of the line to go do it again. But it's like the amount of, and that's the whole idea with the amount of no's you have to hear, with the amount of quote unquote rejection that you have to hear. It'll wear on people, bro. It'll wear on people.
Of course, like anything else.
Some people think that famous people don't get no's, and they get the most no's.
Unless you're Eddie Murphy.
Even Eddie Murphy gets no's.
Well, he said he said he only auditioned once in his life, and that was SNL. After that, he got handed it. He was Eddie Murphy. So
you gotta understand how many movie ideas he's pitched that he's got to know.
Well, yeah, probably.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah,
I can tell you a couple of them. Yeah. There's a couple of them that are out there that you go, and I think Seth Rogen was talking about that too. He was like, "Do we pitch all the time?" He was like, "We pitch hundreds, 100 movies a year. That we just pitch ideas. We pitch ideas." And it's like, you're just gonna, no matter how much. The only person who probably doesn't get a no is Sandler, to be honest.
It's easy to take a no.
Because he does it himself, though.
Well, he took all his no's early.
Yeah.
And then he signed a deal. And I'm sure they don't say to every project he brings. But he's like, you know what? Let's give him this bullshit.
Adam Sandler's going to do a horrible movie and a good one.
And it's easier to take a no when you got money.
Oh, yeah. That makes it better.
Yeah, look good.
Well, fuck y'all too then. Cool. Lunch tomorrow?
We'll hang out. We'll golf together.
Yeah.
Adam, we couldn't this time. That's cool.
We cussing each other out on the course.
Right.
People tell me to get into golf. I'll be like, deals are made on the golf course.
I'm getting into it.
I was like,
everybody be out there talking.
If I didn't have this damn bad hip.
I tell you, I got arthritis in my shoulder.
Oh, again, well, that's the newest development.
It was that one, and it's a torn labrum. I have both.
Torn labia.
Torn.
Are all your old injuries coming back on you, bro?
Yeah, we had that age, bro. The body keeps score.
A torn labia.
I'm still decent.
Body keeps score.
I
can break your rib, right?
Got a what?
A torn labrum in my shoulder and arthritis in my right shoulder. That is a double up.
You about to be this.
Where's the labor? Like up here?
No, I just can't turn it this way.
This shit hurts. I slept wrong, and now this shit's been hurting for a week.
And they was like, your rotator cuff is fine. He was like, can you still throw a baseball? I was like, yeah, I can throw. And he was like, can you do this? I was like, like, no, so nigga can't turn inward or outward.
But I might be my shit. I might have a torn.
But going this way and going in. Like, oh, well, it's a problem.
That's years. This motion? Years. So you saying you can't do this, huh?
If I have to go out, well, first off, I jerk off with the lefty.
Oh,
I'm
away from
righty.
him. He goes away from him.
Why do you jerk off with your left?
And also, I jerk off from the back. So
that would be hella weird.
That was disturbing visual. I don't know why.
You'd have to applaud the flexibility on that, though. You'd have to applaud.
Somebody face down ass up.
It's embarrassing to get caught jerking off, but that way, it's not what it looks like. Yes, it is.
That'd be insane, bro. Yes, it's exactly what it looks like.
Exactly what it looks like.
It looks disgusting.
Jerked off from the back.
Are you by yourself in here?
You can't even pull your shirt down to cover it.
I'd rather catch you with another dude. It's like, oh, well, this explains. This answers some questions. You can't explain doing that by yourself.
Oh, man.
Wild. All right, let's get out of here.
Where you gonna be, DC?
We rocking with
We right.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, Normal City. That's
I heard of that one.
All right.
September, Louisville Comedy Club.
Okay.
September 5th through the
They're a good club. I like them.
7th. And then West Nyack, East Coast, New York. New York done September 11th
West what?
through the West Nyack. Through
West Nyack.
September 11th
That's
through
a great
the
club.
14th.
Yeah.
You got to get that
Improv?
Nashville
West
hot
Nyack.
chicken sandwich.
No, that's the Levity Live.
Yeah,
Let
that's
it live.
sorry.
West Nyack is the
Yep.
city?
Yes.
West
It's at the
Nyack.
mall,
Upstate.
guys.
Yeah, it is.
All right,
West
right.
Upstate New
Yeah.
York. son.
Go drop your kids off at the arcade and go to the
Come
show.
to the show. Leave them at the arcade. They'll be safe.
Somebody did
What are
that
you
last
doing right
time.
I'm just playing.
What are you doing right now?
They'll
What
be
is that?
safe, yo.
What you mean?
That's New Yorkers. The kids
okay.
take care. Go ahead.
I understood that one.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just starts
That nigga
sounding.
said kill.
Keon, hit him.
This nigga's a toddler, bro.
And I got a
I
Jamaican.
love it.
Wagwan. I got a Jamaican one too.
Wagwan.
Wagwan.
From the cruise. We'll get on that.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay.
My kids are still saying Yaman. And we left Jamaica a while ago, bro.
Yeah, man.
I hear you.
Wagwan.
You're like, what?
That's
Well, yeah, Keon.
What? This is Thursday. That means my comedy special just dropped.
great. Yeah.
Comedy special, independently done.
Independently, baby.
Views going insane.
Come on now.
By the time this shit dropped, it'll probably be at 12 million views.
Let's go.
It's at,
Come on,
it's at
man.
almost at 11 now in less than a week. Nah, the special is fucking. People who got the album already said it's super fire, and then the visual would have just dropped yesterday. So please watch, please.
Love it.
Oh, matter of fact, let me read what it's because they sent it to me. Where exactly you can watch it. You can watch it on Laugh After Dark TV.
Laugh after dark.
laughafterdark.tv, and it's an app. You can get it on all the phone, all the everything. You can get it on your Roku, your Amazon Prime, your Fire Sticks. It's all that. So
And
get
how are we
that app.
spelling laugh? The real way?
Yeah, Laugh.
These are white
regularly.
people.
Hey.
After no, it's a black company.
I don't know.
Yeah. Laugh After Dark TV is where you can watch it. And then I've been posting where you can download it for free and, watch it. It's the reviews are really good. The clips are already killing. And I want to thank everybody it was a number 1 on iTunes.
Hey.
Held that spot down for a few days. All that. I just really want to thank everybody because the whole point of me doing this was I just want people to see me finally. And it's been super dope. So thank y'all for that. Check it out. And we're going to be promoting and advertising like crazy. And
They
then
ask you to put the link in the Patreon.
Yeah, I'll do that for sure. I'll put the link in the Patreon. And then as far as where I'm going to be at on the road, my next one coming up the road, I got my Flapper show on the 12th, on a Friday, which is looking good already. That one probably going to sell out. And then I will be in Charlotte, North Carolina, September 21st at Duckworth Comedy Club. Wait, is that what it's called? Duckworth something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's where I'll be, Charlotte. And then after that, I'll be in Vegas at the LA Comedy Club. So get your tickets for that. Get them early. My ticket sales for Charlotte, I haven't even advertised it yet, and I have tickets. Who knew? When people actually fucking watch you, they would actually go buy tickets. Who knew?
I like that club too.
And now people are getting tickets because for some strange reason, not strange, we get it. People want to ride the wave. So now they're like, no,
man.
we should go. I get it.
They just got introduced to a whole
Not them, but even people who've been there for a while are now like, okay, let me do it. When it's weird because we came up in a time where like you wanted to be the first, be like, I bet you ain't heard this song.
Yeah.
But like we loved putting people on, and
Up
now
on
everybody
somebody.
waits until there's a
You
a
ain't hear that
buzz.
yet? That's what they wait
we used to
for
love
now.
doing that. Now everybody waits till there's a buzz, and then they want to come.
And there's gonna be that one person who still hates because they were just too late now. Like, damn, I waited too long. Now I
Now
gotta
it's too
hate.
popular. So look out for all that stuff. KeonPoli.com on everything. My link tree has everything you need to, as well as my link tree will have the link to the special as well, and it'll be on my Instagram page. It'll be everywhere. Like, and I'm promoting like crazy. So thank y'all so much though. I really, really, really see the love. I see it's overwhelming. So I thank everybody.
This is
for-
Keon doing
Keon
his
about to
speech.
cry
And
right
then-
now.
and then one thing, my mom.
Cause shit ain't
I
happened
heard the
yet.
lump. I heard the lump in the throat.
Ain't shit happened yet. It's still. We'll see if niggas actually buy their tickets.
That's how the speeches start.
Yeah.
And then
And that's at Laugh
Nothing's
After
happened.
Dark.
Yeah,
TV.
Yep.
nice, bro.
Go ahead,
Gregory.
Craig.
At Craig Wayans on everything. hit me up from Atlanta. I'll be out there with Twin and them. That's what they say with Twin and them. Craig Wayne's on everything.
Twin and them.
Where you at, Chaz?
Chasmatic.
Craig got to stop hanging out with these kids, man.
Twin and them.
Twin and them. October 7th, I'm in San Francisco with Shantae Wayans.
Get that money.
At the Cobb's?
Where, in the city?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cops.
Yeah. And then in Sacramento, we are at Punchline October 8th, the next day. Oh, September 17th, my B-Day birthday show. If you're in the LA area, down at LTE Studios, me and Dion Lack will be hosting a Sagittarius birthday show.
Okay.
What?
I was like, your birthday? What are you talking about?
No, he did that.
That's what he just called it, right?
I was like, what?
I appreciate you guys for knowing it, though. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I was like, who's
I was like, how my
Dion's
shitty
birthday
friend
again?
because
No,
I never knew his birthday was in September.
The My B-Day
Got
show.
That was like
hosted by
Sag
myself
in December.
I was so lost.
What is it? Virgo.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like
Virgo
Sag
right
is
now.
in
Oh,
My
no,
bad.
it'd be
It's Virgo
splitting in.
season.
They be like, this part of the month is this month. This part of the month is that.
I just know that.
Why can't y'all just go from the 1st to the 30th? I'm
Right,
like, go
bro.
to the.
Yeah,
They be
just-
splitting in the middle. But Virgo
Is there
season.
a rising on that?
All to justify their bullshit shit.
You know why I'm like
Yeah.
this? Because my parents fucked at this time. And then
Don't get me started.
We out.
But
They're
yeah,
saying
yeah.
Keon's gonna be Flash from the 5 Heartbeats.
This be mine.
That was Tony already.
Yeah, it's already
We can't have two flashes.
2 flashes.
Black on your chest.
And he's not gonna be Eddie King. Let's get out of here.
We out.
All right, John.